Hi, my friends. Welcome to the Angel Intuitive channel. And I'm doing, this is for Virgo, post-eclipse readings. Just really quick one. This isn't going to be a long, drawn-out one. Sorry, I moved a little bit. I was feeling a lot of very scattered energy the last month, and really scattered dark energies. I don't know if dark is the right word for this eclipse. But I started feeling it about a week before, and boy, I'm telling you, everyone I talked to has said, wow, we really need angel guidance because that was crazy. And I get that. And I needed to feel your energy, and I wanted you to feel my energy, and I wanted you, as sensitive people, and people who watch readings generally are sensitive. My channel is not for couples, it's for singles and people dating, but couples are welcome to watch, obviously. And, boy, I communicate angels, and I communicate the posse, my angel, my light posse. And I'm telling you, I was found myself clearing constantly. And just the energy was just crazy. At my work, if you follow me, you know that I'm in medicine, and it was crazy at the hospital. Just everyone's energy, the employees to everyone, to my patients, everyone was just, and I was clearing here and clearing there. I cleared myself a trillion times, cleared my whole hospital a trillion times, cleared the house, my car, my neighborhood, my state, the world. It was just crazy. So I wanted to touch base with you all because I felt like it was important to have a place for all of my lovies, friends, to come post-eclipse. Now, things are still going to be settling for a few days because you know how that happens. And the eclipse, once everything has settled, this is a very important stage for everybody. So first, let me throw you energy, okay? So the angels, God, spirit, universe, ascended masters, whatever you believe in, we send you loving, gentle, kind energies. And so it is. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing like a post-eclipse check-in energy exchange between us. So you have a place to go, like I was saying, so that you can keep listening to this every time if something really bad went down in the last month or two. The August energies still apply to you, so don't negate those. But what the angels wanted me to tell you, Virgos, especially all of us who are very sensitive, it's super important at this point to be on the right path. Okay, that's what they're saying. This is going to be like a before the eclipse and the after the eclipse. That's what's going to happen. And it's really important that you're on the right path to love. So you're not wasting your time going on this path. This is my light posse, which is the Council of 12 or the Table of 12. Or if you follow, which she definitely does not need my shout out, but if you follow Abraham, which is one of the council, it's like the Esther Hicks channels the Council of 12, and it comes out as Abraham. And I also channeled the Council of 12. I didn't give it a name other than the Light Posse, and so I love the fact that hers is named Abraham. That's cute. But what they want you to know is that it's really going to be important here going forward now to be on the right path. And they want you to be on the right path. How am I going to do that? You're asking. So you can go into meditation, which I recommend. Meditation is not, I've had a couple of people question this, but meditation is not a religious thing. It's not even a spiritual thing. It's you quieting your mind and listening thing. I'm not going to go into it too much because this is a short reading, but the angels really want you to get a reading if by going into meditation or being quiet, you still can't figure out which path to take. Because there's the right, the wrong, and the best. The best path for you to take. So you guys intersect. Male, male, female, female, male, female. So you intersect. Because your love for each other is going to raise the love of the world. How much better do you feel when you're in love? You're nicer to people. This is that easy. You're in your joy. You do things that's joyful. You do things that are joyful together. That makes the world a better place. It's just not that difficult. And the angels are saying this isn't brain surgery. This is love. And love, every religion, that is supposed to be at the base of that love. Has everyone you've encountered, if you're religious, been in a loving state? No. Does everyone understand everything? No. Does everyone that's spiritual, are they always in a loving mood? No. But you can increase your chances if you're on the right path. That's what they're saying. So if you can go into meditation, you can talk to the angels. They talk back to you. Then you do similarly what I do. You may be new to it and need much more of an expert that's doing it a long time. That's fine too. But come to me for a reading. We want to get everybody on the right path to get the world ascending, because that was then and now this is going to be now. We're heading into the second part. We've already been I can't even speak. We're heading into the second half of this year. And we really want people in a really good spot to continue on. It's very important. Am I going to tell you that the energies are never going to be like that again? Well, hopefully they're going to be gentler. Are they going to be scattered when there is a full moon again? Yeah, because full moons tend to pull things. And I don't want to go too long and keep talking about it because it's a short reading. But Virgos, you're very sensitive. Anybody who watches my channel is sensitive. Follow your moon sign for love, follow your Venus sign for love, and it will lead you better. But if you don't sit there and be miserable and keep saying, well, this isn't happening for me, why is this happening? Don't do it. It doesn't serve you. Get a reading if you can't do it yourself. By all means, try it yourself. Go into quietness. Ask the angels, please show me signs, angels. Get a reading if that doesn't work. Okay? That's what I'm saying. It's really important. I channel the angels here. I channel the angels when you get a reading. So you're not getting a reading from a human. You're getting angels who are giving you the reading, and the light posse, because they come in too. So it's a mystical thing, not a religious thing. I want to point that out. And what we have here for the general readings, to start them off, they've been through all the 12 signs. This is what I pulled before I started reading. You have the World, and you have the Knight of Cups. That in itself makes a great reading. I could say thank you very much right now, but I kind of want to be in everybody's energy right now so that we're all kind of united with our gentle energies. If you're feeling scattered, take a deep breath. Relax a bit. Okay, that's what we want to have happened here. We want you to go forward after you see your reading or readings, whatever you choose to do today. A lot of people watch their moon sign and their Venus. Some people are cross-watching. Probably not as much cross-watching going on my channel because I read for singles. But you can have exes that might watch to see what your general energies are going to be. They're not going to know your actual energies because they're not in your reading. They're not getting a private reading. And then if you want to and you're watching somebody else, I just can't read that other person for you's reading. Like if you're, let's say you're a Virgo and you're a sun sign Virgo, but your moon is in, let's say your moon is in Cancer and your Venus is in Leo. If you email me, which I've had people do, email me saying that you had a girlfriend and you wanted to see what her moon sign is this. I want to go in and see what you would say to her, angels. No, it doesn't work that way either. You'll have to get your own reading because you want to be on your own path. You don't want to, if that person said goodbye to you and they're done, don't follow them. Don't, cyber stalk them. Don't, and I'm not saying you are. But you know what? Don't go to someone and tell me what they're saying, because you don't want that. They probably are getting it wrong in the first place. So don't do that. Hang out with your own life. See what your own life, because I promise it's going to be better. You will have a better life if you get on your right path. You email me. You call me. I only do phone. You get here and then you will figure it out for you. And I don't finish until we're done figuring it out. Ask anyone who's had a reading with me. It says an hour reading and a half an hour reading. The half an hour reading, I do stick to a half an hour. But the hour, I have gone 2 hours before. We get down what needs to be gotten down. Trust me. Between your questions and what the angels and your higher self wants to say and the posse, we're going to have you on the right path. And I don't read there's one. I don't read people really close together either. I believe, and the angels believe, that you need to sit in that energy for a good 6 months, and in that reading, and review it. Review what take notes, review what has been said, and then is this happening? Can I see this happening? Can I see that happen? If not one thing is happening, hang out a little bit longer. These are energies. Are you doing what you can do? Are you trying to watch for the signs that the angels are giving you? Do you want another one? It's 3 months. If you really need one, of course I would give it to you. But they may tell me the same things. So, it's about you knowing it and raising the vibration of the world. That is what we're trying to do here, really. One person at a time. Okay, so now what I have for you, again, these were the general for everyone, the world and the night. So love is coming in generally for everyone. Everyone. Some love is coming in. And the world is saying he is protecting, it can be a she also, is protecting the love. The love is being protected, and they're protecting the world with you too. Okay? I know what I was going to say, and I know I was fumbling earlier because I wanted to say something too, and I couldn't remember because it went right out of my head. The angels just remind me again. What I want to tell you is I listened to a seminar recently, because yep, I still do that. And I heard someone say on that, talking about twin flames and talking about soulmates. And they said to someone, you do not need, how did they put it? You do not need someone to complete you. And they were speaking to a younger person, someone in their 20s. And she was on video with them. They actually are doing that now, putting you on video. When you want to make a comment, if you want to be on video. And I was like, uh-oh. A lot of the young people coming in are coming in with gifts. A lot of the young people, I'm in my, early 50s. And I do have grandchildren who have gifts. They're young. And we are the older generation, which I'm not saying I'm old, but the older generation, as you age, you need to start looking back and listening to the younger generation. Because now they are, since 2012, they are coming in and they have gifts. And they are there being brought back to Earth in a lifetime They might have lived a bunch of lifetimes. Most everybody has, and that's another story altogether. But we need to listen to them. And this person speaking had been doing this a very long time. And they said, you don't need this twin flame to complete you. And the girl said, I never said I needed my twin flame to complete me. And I wrote in my comments, so you might have been on this with me, you never know. I wrote in my comments, none of us, I was telling the person who was giving the seminar, none of us, as far as I know, and if you do believe this, I'm sorry, I am here to correct you. None of us think that our twin flame or our soulmate is going to complete us. We are whole. We have a whole heart, a whole soul. They have a whole heart and a whole soul. What we're simply saying is we want the purest partner to be by our side. By our side. Twins are not the same person. I have a couple twin friends. They're not the same person. They have different personalities. Completely. They might dress like a lot of times, and I know I've said this before, and they might wear the same clothes, like the same thing, wear the same clothes, just by accident. Best friends even do that. They have the same parents, twins do, mom and dad, same sperm, 2 different eggs. They're together, not the same egg. Twin flames are 2 sides to a coin. When you and I know I'm going into this, and I don't mean to keep going into this, but for somebody who needs to hear it, and that's all I can say for Virgo. When you have the heads up and the tails up, you can't see the other side. When you have one twin standing in front of you and you're not with the other twin, that doesn't mean they become the other twin. Nobody is saying that. Anybody who's watching me, who's been older, who's been giving readings for a long time, who is reading just the cards and is curious about this angel communication, don't make that mistake. Don't offend them or any of us who want a partner. We're not saying that we want someone to complete us. We are saying we are whole and complete, but we want the love to share with someone else. I am completely clear on that. If you don't like it, then I'm sorry. Maybe meditate on that and see how you feel. I found that people who are already married, who already have been in something, maybe they're not in something that's loving. I'm not saying you aren't if you're watching, but this is a single people dating. So we're saying, when we say we want our soulmate and we're saying we want our twin flame, we want is the highest the universe, spirit, God can give us. And we will keep using the angels to guide us because that is the purest form of love. So that is what we're saying. In case someone is watching and you had questions on it, that's your answer. And the angels just gave you that answer. That's how it works. So if you need more and you want to talk more about twin flames or you want more, get a reading, get a channeling from the angels, and I will give you that. We will figure it out. But here's the Judgment card. So this card came out for you, the 4 Wands, which is the Gentle Love card. Okay? In order to get on this gentle love and get this high love here, they've got their wands, they've got crystals. Looks like they've got the heavens behind them. You have this circle here that almost looks like the world. See the world? I'm trying to get burned at the same time as I go to stick my finger in this flame. You have the world here and it's circular, and you have this. And this kind of represents, look at the little lights behind it. Those are the other planets in the universe. There we go. That's what it's showing here, Virgo. You have the ability to have that kind of love. This is the angels just pulled this out for you, Virgos. Virgos, they pulled out to tell you it's there. It's coming. It's right around the corner. It's soon. The Judgment is always a good card, especially with the angels. This means whatever judgment you're waiting for, Virgos, you're going to get a good judgment in love. Are you waiting? Did you get divorced? They're telling me even if the judgment you get in the divorce is not how you think it should be money-wise, you are now open for love. You're open for love. You're able to manifest what you want right here. So if you're worried about money, there's the manifestation right here telling you you can have the world. Raise your vibration, keep it at this level, higher level, and you can manifest. Okay, how do people who have lots of money, and I get asked this every single day by client, how does someone that is an awful, awful person have tons of money? They're able to manifest. Are they happy? The two feelings that are the highest vibration in the world, in the universe, in the anything, the infinite, are love and joy. Happiness is fleeting. Today, I can get something that makes you super happy, woohoo, and you feel like that maybe on your birthday at Christmas when you ask for something and it's there. But later, it's just going to be a part of your life and it's going to be there and it's not going to bring you the charge. Joy is going to be the charge that will be there for you every time. You want the love that is there every time you think of them, every time you're with them. You want that love. That's the love you're going to get with the angels' help. The Judgment, I feel like this is some people coming out. It's supposed to be a general read. But Virgo, this is an angel. You have the Judgment from the angels. Even though it might not seem like it, and it might seem like it, like I just got everything I wanted and I no longer have to deal with this person anymore because it's off the table. They can call me all day long and tell me they think I was a crappy husband. They can call me all day long and tell me I was a crappy wife. So that is done. Why are you calling me? You know, that type of thing. You don't need to keep reminding me how you think I was a crappy whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Male, male, female, female, male, female. Go ahead. But you're calling me and I have deaf ears now. We no longer have that agreement. We no longer have that contract. I'm not saying I was perfect because no one is. I'm not saying I could have done a lot of things different. Maybe sometimes, maybe it can be some person, okay? But this Judgment is for you, okay? For love, you can move on and get this love. This is what they're telling them, Virgo. Okay, and those who have never been married, those who have never had an ex, for whatever reason, they're telling you you have this love here. Even if you've never had an ex, if you've never had a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And again, it's general, so I cannot tell you all the energies I'm feeling right now. I'm actually someone that is listening to me, is an older person. They never had anyone that they loved. They think that they love them, but they've never been romantic with anyone. Not truly romantic. You might have been even had kids, but you never had someone you loved. They're saying, yep, you're going to get it. Which path do you need to go on to get it? Well, like I said, meditate. Talk to the angels. Ask them for, a person that makes you feel ... Then watch for signs. And again, if you can't get it together and nothing's happening, call me. We'll make sure you get a reading. But it's here for you. And they're saying positive Judgment. All right, Virgo, that is your love energy from me to you. I love you guys. If you need reminders after the crap that we all just went through for many weeks, many days, whatever it was for you. If the whole half of the first part of the year was crappy, keep coming back to probably August energy because those are August energies. You can open them. Hopefully they helped you a little bit to deal with this eclipse. You can keep coming back to this energy if you need to be reminded that someone loves you, and the angels do. 100% unequivocal love. They love you, and they will help you get to that path. Virgo, I love you. Sending you energy, and we will talk to you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye, my friends.